What if I told you there's a scientifically backed way to make any woman genuinely attracted to you without manipulation, without cheesy lines, and without pretending to be someone you're not? Most people believe attraction is either instant or impossible to influence. But what if I told you that's not true? Today, you'll learn how to unlock a woman's heart and mind with principles grounded in science, no games, just results. Here's a mind-blowing fact: 93% of communication is nonverbal. You think about that. Most of what you're saying to someone happens without words. Your body language, your tone, your energy, and chances are you're sending signals you don't even realize. Worse, you might be missing the ones she's giving you. Here's why this video matters. By the time we're done, you'll have the tools to identify subtle signs of interest, avoid common mistakes, and confidently build connections that aren't just short-lived, they're unforgettable. Before we dive in, hit the subscribe button and let me know in the comments. What do you think is the single biggest mistake men make when trying to connect with women? Let's see if we can break those barriers together. Let me ask you this. Have you ever walked away from a conversation, replaying every word in your head, thinking, did I come across well? Did I say the right thing? Was she even interested? That uncertainty eats at you, doesn't it? It's frustrating, right? Like you're stuck in this endless loop of overthinking and self-doubt, never knowing if you missed an opportunity or worse, if you made a mistake that killed your chances. Let me share something personal. I'll never forget this one time. It was a party, and I met someone amazing. She was funny, smart, beautiful, the kind of person you just click with instantly. At least I thought we clicked. But I couldn't tell if she felt the same way. I kept second-guessing myself. Was she laughing at my jokes because she was interested, or was she just being polite? Was she leaning in because she liked me, or was the room just crowded? I convinced myself I was reading too much into it, so I said nothing. A week later, a mutual friend told me she really liked you but thought you weren't interested because you didn't make a move. Hearing that hit me like a ton of bricks. I missed out not because she wasn't interested, but because I couldn't recognize the signs. If you've ever been in that position or worse, if this keeps happening to you, you're in the right place. Because here's the thing, the signals are always there. Attraction isn't some mystical force, it's a series of subtle cues that anyone can learn to read, respond to, and even influence. This isn't about becoming someone you're not. It's about understanding how to show up as the best version of yourself while creating meaningful connections with the women you meet. So, if you're ready to stop second-guessing yourself, start recognizing the signs, and make a real connection, let's get into it. This might just be the most important video you watch this year. Sign 1. The power of implied confidence. Confidence is magnetic. It's a universal signal of security, strength, and capability. Women, just like anyone, are naturally drawn to someone who appears confident. It's a sign that you know who you are and that you're comfortable in your own skin. I remember being at a networking event where one guy stood out, not because he was the loudest or the most charismatic, but because of his calm, steady presence. He wasn't fidgeting or trying to dominate the room. Instead, he made slow, deliberate movements, spoke when it mattered, and maintained steady eye contact. Women were naturally drawn to him not because he was flashy, but because he radiated quiet confidence. Oh, here's how you can project implied confidence starting today. 1. Practice slowing down your speech. When you talk too fast, it signals nervousness or insecurity. Take your time. 2. Focus on controlled body language, no fidgeting, no nervous gestures. Keep your movements purposeful. 3. Maintain steady, natural eye contact. Don't stare, but don't dart your eyes away either. The key is balance. Think back to a time when you felt truly confident, maybe at work, in a social setting, or even pursuing a hobby you love. How did people react to you in that moment? Sign 2. The science of mirroring and subconscious bonding. Mirroring is one of the most subtle yet powerful ways to build trust and connection. When you naturally match someone's behavior, you signal that you're in sync with them, creating a subconscious bond. People instinctively feel closer to those who reflect their energy and movements. There's a fascinating study where researchers observed conversations between strangers. Those who mirrored each other's body language and tone of voice were consistently rated as more likable and trustworthy. I've experienced this firsthand. At a cafe once, I noticed the barista mirrored the energy of every customer, loud for some, calm for others. Everyone seemed to love her instantly. Well, here's how you can use mirroring naturally and effectively. 1. Pay attention to her tone and pace of speaking. If she's speaking softly and slowly, adjust your own tone to match hers without overdoing it. 2. Subtly mirror her gestures. For example, if she rests her hand on the table, after a moment or two, you can do the same. The key is subtlety, don't make it obvious. 3. Mirror her energy. If she's excited and animated, match her enthusiasm. If she's calm and reserved, tone down your energy to align with hers. Sign 3. The art of making her feel seen. People crave to be understood, and women are no exception. The ability to truly listen, acknowledge, and respond is a rare skill, and it's incredibly attractive. When you make her feel seen, you create a sense of emotional safety, which is the foundation of any meaningful connection. Here's how you can make her feel truly seen. 1. Practice reflective listening. Instead of jumping in with your thoughts, paraphrase what she says to show you're paying attention. For example, if she says, "I had a tough day at work," respond with, "Sounds like it was pretty stressful. What happened?" 2. Ask meaningful follow-up questions that go beyond surface level. For instance, if she mentions a recent trip, don't just ask where she went, ask what she loved most about it or what surprised her. 3. Maintain eye contact while she speaks. This shows you're fully engaged. Interactive question. Think about the last time someone gave you a compliment that truly made you feel appreciated, not just for your looks, but for who you are. What was it, and how did it make you feel? Sign 4. The halo effect in first impressions. First impressions are powerful. In psychology, this is called the halo effect. When someone forms a positive impression of you initially, that perception colors everything else they notice about you. The way you carry yourself in those first few moments can set the tone for your entire interaction. I have a friend who seems to instantly captivate everyone he meets. He's not the best dressed, the most attractive, or the loudest person in the room, but his presence is undeniable. He greets people with a warm smile, stands tall with open body language, and speaks with clarity and confidence. People are drawn to him because those first few seconds create an impression of trust and likability. Here's how you can master first impressions. 1. Open body language. Keep your arms relaxed at your sides or gently placed in front of you. Crossed arms signal defensiveness. 2. A warm smile, a genuine smile, instantly makes you approachable and likable. 3. A steady voice, avoid rushing your words. Speak clearly and with intention, it signals confidence. 4. Be present. Put away your phone or distractions. Show her you're focused on the moment. Let's take a look at someone we all know, Will Smith. He's the epitome of confidence and charisma now, but even he has had moments where he missed the mark. In an interview, Will shared a story about how, early in his career, He was so focused on impressing people that he completely missed the signals of connection. He talked about an encounter with someone he admired, where he was so caught up in trying to make the perfect impression that he didn't notice the person was genuinely trying to connect on a deeper level. It wasn't until later, reflecting on the moment, that he realized his nerves and overthinking made him miss the obvious. There was mutual respect and admiration, but he didn't pick up on it in time. Will Smith later said he learned to stop performing for approval and instead focus on being present. He mastered the art of truly engaging with people by reading their cues and responding authentically. That's why today you see him connecting effortlessly with everyone from fans to Hollywood legends. He doesn't just talk, he listens. He doesn't just project confidence, he radiates warmth and relatability. He's present in the moment, and that's what makes him so magnetic. When I started applying those same principles, being present, learning to read subtle cues like body language and tone, it completely changed how I connected with people. My conversations became more meaningful, and I stopped second-guessing myself. Here's the lesson: even the most charismatic people we admire, like Will Smith, didn't start out perfect. They learned to focus on what truly matters, being present, authentic, and attuned to the people around them. When you take the time to truly see someone for who they are, and you let them see the real you, you unlock a level of connection that most people never reach. And here's the best part: it's not about being a celebrity or having status. It's about showing up with genuine curiosity, empathy, and confidence. Let's recap the 5 powerful strategies we've explored today. 1. Implied confidence. Exude calm and grounded energy without arrogance. 2. Mirroring. Build subconscious trust by naturally matching her tone, gestures, and pace. 3. Making her feel seen. Practice reflective listening and ask thoughtful follow-up questions. 4. The halo effect. Create an unforgettable first impression with open body language, a warm smile, and a steady voice. 5. Reading subtle cues. Pay attention to shifts in body language, tone, and energy to understand her feelings. Now, think about this. Which of these strategies are you going to start practicing today? Drop your answer in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts and how you're planning to apply these in real life. If this video gave you value, don't let it stop here. Subscribe now to keep learning life-changing skills like these. Click the like button if you feel more confident already, and share this video with someone who might need a boost in their connections. Remember, you have the power to change someone's perspective just by sharing the right tools, so let's spread this message together. If Will Smith can go from overthinking his interactions to becoming one of the most charismatic and connected people in the world, you can too. It's not about being perfect, it's about being present, authentic, and genuinely curious. Confidence isn't a gift, it's a skill you can practice. Connection isn't luck, it's something you can create. Start with the tools you've learned today, and I promise you'll see a difference, not just in how others respond to you, but in how you feel about yourself. Go out there, take that first step, and make every interaction count.